Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of my Ultimate Decades Challenge. I just want to firstly start off by thanking you guys for all the love and support so far on this series. It's really motivating to know that you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. And I mean, I am sick right now, but I honestly just couldn't wait to play and get this out for you guys. So if I do sound a little bit off, that is why. But moving to the actual episode itself, I don't have too much planned. I am hoping that our new baby girl, Sigrid, ages up today and hopefully once again surpasses the death rolls. So I've got my fingers crossed for that. And I also think that it might be fun to see if we can have a little rendezvous with Abigail's mystery man who we met in the last episode. So I think with all of that being said, let's just jump straight into the episode. Okay, to start off, everybody is feeling a little bit tense, or maybe it is just Arthur. I know it's because of his midlife crisis, but let's just say it's because of our new infant child, Sigrid. So I might just have you stop being really cute right now and come and care for your child. And I think I also might have Abigail go collect some water because, of course, we're out again. And you know what, William? Maybe you can do the laundry and we'll have Arthur put all of our plates and stuff away. All right, Arthur's over here. You know what? If you insist on going against what I've asked you, maybe you can come and craft something. I do want to get your skill up, and you are only currently level 2 of the handiness skill, so that's just not going to cut it. We need a little bit more money. And good, Abigail's back. I have also just noticed that our chamber pot is broken again. So sorry, Arthur, but when you're finished with the laundry, you're going to have to also be our handyman. All right, good. So Arthur has made another sculpture, which we'll be able to sell when the trader's back. And we've just gotten bills, which isn't the best. And I've really timed this poorly, haven't I? I've made him try and repair the chamber pot as he needs to use it. You know what, Elizabeth and Abigail, if you guys are free, I'm going to definitely send you guys foraging. We need to start getting some more ingredients because all we've been cooking at the moment is gruel. All right, Elizabeth and Abigail have just gone foraging. I think I'm going to have the boys maybe go fishing again. Or I might have William stay back and do a little bit of handiwork while Arthur goes to fish. That might be a good idea. And I am mistaken, William has done the right thing and has come to look after Sigrid while Elizabeth is out foraging. I love this kind of paternal role he's taken. I really do feel like it fits him as a sim. Without realizing it, I feel like he's very family oriented and he never really realized it until having a child of his own. I don't actually know why she's still crying. I assume she's probably hungry, but I have set the preference to breastfeeding, so unfortunately William's not going to be able to do that. But like I said, you can come and go craft something for the moment. Oh, and straight away she's come to look after Sigrid. Honestly, why are William and her the best parents already? All right, I've just sent Arthur fishing, and interestingly, Jeremiah has arrived. Same with our Lord, so I wonder what he's trying to oversee here. But I've just invited him to come fishing with us. We are trying to build a little bit better of a friendship with him, even though our first impressions weren't the best. Oh, I just came over to have a look, and Elizabeth and William are having a little bit of a nap alongside their baby. This is probably the only time they are going to be able to sleep, because since Sigrid is in the house, everyone can hear her when she wakes up, which is why they all didn't really have the best night's sleep. But this is honestly just what you're going to have to deal with when you're parents. Oh, look, Arthur just got the outdoorsy lifestyle. That does make a lot of sense for him. And he also has the close-knit lifestyle in progress. Oh, wait, I just realized that Jeremiah just left. We didn't even get to speak to him. That's okay, Arthur. You just continue finding all of your flowers. All right, you know what? Now that Elizabeth has a little bit more energy to her, I did want her to go and visit her mum and dad. I was hoping that we would be able to bring Sigrid along, so here's hoping. If not, we might just have to invite them over to our place. Okay, I just tried to test it out and we can't, so I'm just going to invite them over. Let's just say that she's sent them a little letter or something. And clearly Lester already knew what we were up to because he's just shown up at our door. So I think I'm going to move Sigrid in a position to where we can show her off to our mum and our dad. Oh, okay. Arthur has just found a DJ booth. So you know in the last episode how his midlife crisis, he wanted to learn the DJ skill. Well, maybe he can now do that. Kidding. We're going to sell it. It is 2,000 simoleons, but I think we have to. I think we have to. The Sims God gave it to us for a reason. Oh, Abigail's just looking over Elizabeth. probably contemplating the day where she'll have a child of her own. But I did really want to introduce Mary and Lester to our baby girl Sigrid. So when Elizabeth's put her down, I'm going to move her. So let's show off Sigrid to Lester first. Clearly, Elizabeth and Lester have a very good relationship. Come over here, Lester. Let me introduce you to your grandchild. Oh, this is the cutest thing. Now we'll introduce her to our mum, Mary. Oh, okay. Sorry, William's come to intrude a little bit, I guess. And I don't think that Abigail has introduced herself to Mary or Lester yet. So we might come and do that quickly. And Lester has just brought our laundry in. Oh, it's surprisingly dry, which I feel like never happens. I have noticed Abigail kind of floating around the baby a lot though. So maybe babies are on her mind. I know in the last episode she was very interested in the idea of romance, but maybe it's kind of veering more towards having a child. Okay, where's Arthur? Arthur is still fishing. Okay, buddy, you can come home. And now that Elizabeth is out of the bath, I feel like a very nice thing to do would be to make some dinner for everyone. I realize that they haven't actually eaten anything today, and we can make pottage this time around, so that kind of works perfectly. Let's make a party size. You better not tell me you guys were planning to leave. I'm not having that today. Has Lester already gone? Lester, where are you? Okay, no, excuse me, sir. You need to stay. Your daughter is making you some nice dinner and you need to come and enjoy it. All right, dinner is served. Let's call everyone to the meal and have a big family dinner. And I did just notice that one of William's wants is to try for a baby with Elizabeth. So when our baby ages up into an infant, that means a day has passed, and that also means that we'll be able to try for a baby again. Okay, Lester, why do you have to make this difficult? Why do you have to sit all the way up there when the rest of your family is around the dinner table? Actually, you know what? Maybe he's just come over to sit with Sigrid and make sure she's okay. But once they're all finished with their dinner, I'm just going to have them all go to sleep because I didn't even realize, but it's almost 11 o'clock at night. So I'll catch you guys when they wake up. All right, it is officially the next day and everyone is beyond stinky, but I didn't really plan for them all to go to the bathhouse. So I think I might just have Arthur go and collect water and we're just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way today. Because we have more exciting things like Sigrid aging up into an infant hopefully today. And I honestly can't wait for this baby to age up because when I tell you that Sigrid has been crying all night, she was crying all night. Like I actually don't know how they managed to get a decent amount of sleep because they were waking up like every 2 hours. Oh, wonderful. And we also have bills to pay that I totally forgot about. So I'm just going to have him come over to our makeshift mailbox because I couldn't find a replacement mod. Let's come pay our bills. And what fine do we have? Wait a second. Actually get the mail. I want to see what fine we have. I'm so confused. All right, you know what? You can come over here, William, and you can make a flirty sculpture. You're feeling a little bit flirty, might as well. And then I think once I've got all of their hygiene up, I'll definitely have them come over and we can celebrate Sigrid's birthday. Okay, you know what? Our farm is looking quite rough over here. I'm going to have Arthur come and spray for bugs and do a little bit of weeding because it is slowly getting closer to the end of the season. We have 4 days left. So we need to ensure that our plants are all in tip-top shape. Okay, I know that it is already 3 p.m. I honestly don't know where the time goes, but I want them to come and age up little baby Sigrid. So let's come over here, Elizabeth, and let's age her up. All right, we have our first baby infant. So let's just randomize to see what her trait is. And she's a sunny infant. All right, we've started off easy. Let's hope that the death rolls don't get to her first. And she just reached a smile milestone. She was literally just aged up and is already smiling. But of course, even though she's all happy and smiley, we do still have to do the death roll. So for the infant, if she rolls a 12, 16, or 18, she does not survive. So let's get our D20 roller and give it a roll. And she got a 1. So she gets to age up into an infant, which I'm so glad about. So now that that death roll is over, we can truly enjoy this moment, even though she's crying again when she's meant to be a sunny toddler and her first milestone was a smile. Clearly, she's really not living up to that, but she's quite hungry. So let's just come and feed her. I might also give her a quick makeover now. Okay, so I don't really think this was the best place to pause it, but I did just give little Sigrid a makeover. She is currently being held by Elizabeth, and I think we might do a little bit of tummy time or feed her. There's something up with her. Yes, she's hungry. Oh, you know what? This is actually super cute and a great way for you guys to see her a little better. But I think she's adorable, and I'm so glad that our first baby has actually survived and surpassed the death rolls. And I think a good way to celebrate this beautiful moment is for Elizabeth and William to woohoo again. So I'm just going to have Elizabeth do what she needs to, and then I'm going to send Arthur and Abigail out again. But we have a little quirk. Feeding tinkler. Sigrid often pees while being fed. Infants with the feeding tickler quirk are more likely to use their diapers during feedings. That's quite funny, actually, but it's going to get a little bit annoying, I feel, because every time we change her diaper, it goes into the laundry. And if you couldn't already tell, our hamper is almost full. But going back to what I was saying, let's put her in the crib. And I'm going to send Arthur and Abigail out on their frequent Skittle visits. Okay, and don't tell me I'm having the glitch where I can't put the baby in the crib. Please. Oh my gosh, what do we do? Okay. Okay, what is going on? Are we just not able to put our baby in the crib? Is Sigrid destined to be following Elizabeth for all time? You know what, Sigrid, you could just chill there for a little bit because Arthur and Abigail have just left, and frankly, I want to get a new baby on the way. Oh, here they go. All right, I think it's time that we try for another baby. Okay, here we go. I know having Sigrid on the floor kind of ruins the mood, but we're just going to ignore it for the moment. And they're just going to do their thing. Might give them a little bit of privacy though. But I did actually have a little bit of a research and I looked at a few other videos and simmers, and people are saying that apparently in this time period, women would pee on wheat or barley little seeds and packs and see if it would germinate, and that'd be a way for them to tell if they were pregnant. So I'm kind of feeling like we'll do that for the pregnancy test and just pretend there might be a wheat bag or something in that chamber pot. Just because honestly, I don't want to have to wait a full 24-hour sim day, you know? Like, that's a long time. Now, Arthur and Abigail are back. Maybe we'll see if Abigail has more luck putting Sigrid in the crib. Okay, it's not working, but we did get a new quirk. She loves wake up time. Infants with the loves wake up time quirk are more likely to be happy when they wake up. Well, that's good because at this rate, she's not going to be getting any sleep. Okay, and dinner slash lunch slash breakfast is served. And no, it's still not working. I thought moving the crib this way would help, but I think the crib is just broken. All right, I have just controlled the baby to see if this works a little bit differently, and it still doesn't. And I know it's not the crib because I just tested it with another base game crib, and it's still not working, which is really infuriating. You know what? It's fine. If Sigrid wants to fall asleep on the floor, I can't really do anything to argue with it, so we're just going to have to do it that way. We'll just pretend she's in there, right? We'll just pretend. And you know what? They are all in bed now, excluding Sigrid. So I think I'll just see you guys in the morning. All right, so Elizabeth has actually woken up and really needs to go to the toilet. So I feel like this is the perfect time to take a quick little pregnancy test. See, I know that we can wait the full 24-hour day, but do I really want to? The answer is no. So we're just going to do it this way. And Elizabeth is pregnant. She is eating for two. That is good news. So clearly the wheat or barley seeds did germinate, but we should have a little baby on the way soon, even though this one is glitching a lot and is really stinky. So you know what? You can actually come and care for her and then you can go back to sleep. All right, so everybody's up. Elizabeth is filthy, so I definitely think we're going to have to go collect some more water today. And Arthur's really got to go to the toilet. So does Abigail. So it's going to be a morning of filling up everybody's needs. But as you guys would have seen, last night we did do a little pregnancy test. And Elizabeth is pregnant, which is exciting. And I feel like even though she's stinky, this is a good time to share the news with William. And I think he took it well. Addition to the family, they're going to have a child, a lot of responsibility involved, but they'll figure it out. Yeah, he's not too bothered. I also just remembered that I can have them shower in the rain, and I think it actually works. So you know what? Arthur's just come to collect some water, but he's also going to have a little shower. I don't think anybody's around to see him, so why not? And what does our farm need? We need to do a lot more weeding, so I'll have Abigail start that. Maybe when Arthur's finished, he can come down and spray for the bugs. And our water has been shut off, which is interesting because we don't actually have water, so I don't really know how that works. Maybe we don't have to pay our bills because technically we use nothing of it. I think I might just not pay it at the moment because clearly when I asked Arthur to do it the last time, he probably couldn't reach it, to be fair. So we just won't pay it. It'll be fine. We pay taxes every week anyway, so it's okay. Oh, this is nice. We can make some cheese and fruit. Let's make some cheese and fruit. It might be a good way for us to sit the family down again and share the big news with Abigail and Arthur. I also just realized that we have 2 hatchable eggs. So I believe that we put them in the coop and they hatch. Time until hatching, 1 day and 23 hours. Okay, we'll leave them there. Hopefully they hatch. Okay, so we have served our cheese and fruit. Let's come and grab a serving then. You guys can come enjoy some lunch too. And little baby Sigrid is up. So I want to do a little bit of tummy time with her today and focus on a few more of her milestones. And we have our first visitor milestone just unlocked, who unfortunately is the trader. Wonderful. Okay, so since I did update the mod, hopefully everything works now. Let's see if we can come and sell items to him. Oh, look, okay, we can sell our stuff. So we might sell all of the bluebells. I feel like I want to keep the tulip. That might be cute, but we will sell all of the sculptures. So the profit we've made is 74 simoleons. That's okay. Oh, and let's see. So William can sell the bluebells. I know you can plant them, but it's kind of like a little bit too late now. And we will sell our sculptures. And he's made a profit of 78 simoleons, which is okay. We're getting there slowly. I think we do eventually need to find a better way to make money. But for now, we're just going to have to do this. And do you see what I mean? Abigail is... Okay, actually, they're all watching. That's a little menacing. Why are they all just standing there? All right, everyone disperse. Oh my god, this is so cute. I didn't even ask them to do that. You know what? I was going to have Arthur do it, but maybe William can play a little bit of peekaboo with her. All right, I'm not really sure what's meant to be going on. I feel like this animation is broken. You know what? Let's just give her a little kiss. Make him bounce her a little bit. Okay, and William's over here doing some tummy time with Sigrid, and she's really not enjoying it. Let's have a little bit of a closer look. Oh, look, she's okay now. She's doing it. That's so exciting. Oh, and she can lift her head now. That's wonderful. I'm not sure what else we can do. And excuse me, trader, I asked you to leave. What are you still doing here? Put our child down. Please, our child is not for sale. All right, now, no, see, what did I tell you? He's going to take our child. Stop. Oh my God. Okay, Sigrid's safe. That was concerning. Why can't we clean our cow? You know what? It's just another thing that I don't want to deal with today. We have more pressing matters to attend to, like how Elizabeth is going to manage to escape away from her family to go see her secret man. Oh, and look, Mary has come over. Sorry, Elizabeth, I know you did just go to sleep, but come say hi to your mum. Invite her in. She clearly has a little gift for us. Maybe we can also let her know that we're now pregnant again. Oh, let's see what she's given us. She's given us a carved guitar. Thanks, Mary. I don't really know what we're going to do with that, but thank you. But let's come share the news with your mum. You know, this is exciting. You've got another baby on the way, potentially. And see, your mum is beyond excited. You know, I know that we did just manage to get Sigrid down for a nap, but I kind of want to officially introduce her to Mary now that she's an infant. Okay, introduce to Mary. And the whole family's out here, so I really don't know how Abigail is going to manage to slip away to go see her mystery man. Oh, this is so cute. Oh. Okay, we've just introduced our mum to Sigrid. And you know what? Now that Mary's over, she can look after Sigrid while I have the men go out foraging because we need more ingredients, of course. And maybe with this, Abigail can say she's going to go foraging with them, but really she's sneaking out to the local tavern to see if her mystery man is there. And in the dead of night, our mystery man has arrived. I feel like she's going to come ask, oh my goodness, are you really the man that I met at that bathhouse a few months ago? I've been thinking about you every day since. I assume it's going something along the lines of that. I do feel like Abigail is quite oblivious to the fact that he is definitely of a higher class than us. I don't really feel like she is that well acquainted with the world to be able to pick that out. But clearly in the last episode, we could tell that Arthur is. And I feel like this is another reason why she has had to secretly come out and meet him. Maybe Arthur said something to her about staying away from him. But they are actually really getting along. So I'm happy with how this is going. I feel like there could definitely be a romance in this. A marriage, I can't say the same, but a romance, definitely. We can express our nervousness around new Sims. Maybe she'd be like, yeah, I'm a very nervous person. Normally, I kind of just stay behind my brother. But, like, you just made me feel so comfortable off the bat. And what did she get? I know you've got my back. Abigail is confident. She does not have to feel nervous around Christian. Woo wee, this sim is irresistible. Christian has a major crush on Abigail. Oh my. So Christian's got a crush on Abigail. I wonder if Abigail shares those same feelings. I definitely feel like Christian having a crush on Abigail means that he would go straight in for the flirt. And she is really liking it. All right, let's give her a pickup line. A little bit of flirt going on. Maybe she can ask, am I doing this right? I don't want to take this too fast because although I feel like Christian wouldn't hold back, I don't think he would immediately go into courting her. We did also just learn that he is non-committal, so I don't really feel like marriage is in the forefront of his mind. Whereas I feel like it definitely is for Abigail. So she's probably taking this as a, oh my goodness, he's going to court me. He's even holding her hands in the dark alleyway at 2 a.m. in the morning. This is so scandalous. They would not have been able to do this. They're now just slow dancing. I didn't really expect this for Christian. Actually, you know what? He is a bit of a romantic, so I kind of can believe it. But this is probably going to be a night for Abigail to remember. But it is getting very late, so I feel like Abigail does have to go home. She's probably very overwhelmed with emotions at the moment and doesn't know how she feels. And the boys are out here probably stressed as to where she's been. I feel like Arthur's probably going to come over and yell at her, ask, where has she been? Why has she been out so late? She was meant to come back when they did. And, you know, maybe this is going to start building a little bit of a rift between them. I mean, Arthur is probably questioning, did you go see that man? Where were you? And Abigail's probably a little bit standoffish about it, you know? This is the first time she's really had a man show interest in her and she doesn't want to lose it. And I feel like he's just going to ask her to go away, like go to bed. It's too late to argue about this. We'll talk about it in the morning. All right, Elizabeth is just going to look after Sigrid, and then I think I'm going to have them all go to bed. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Okay, it is the next morning. Abigail and Arthur are the first to awake, but I think Arthur's immediately gone to go look after the animals because he just can't bear to deal with Abigail and doesn't really know what to say. So I think when Elizabeth gets up, he might call for Elizabeth's aid and see if she can have a chat to Abigail to see what really happened. And I also did just get a notification that our chicken is not happy with the care we're giving it, so I do really need him to come out and look after them. Okay, Elizabeth and Arthur have just woken up and with perfect timing because Sigrid has just had her first blowout. Okay, so before we deal with the mess that is Sigrid, I'm just going to have Elizabeth feel her needs, and maybe if William's feeling a bit better, he can go and give Sigrid a bath. But I do actually want Arthur to come and have a chat with Elizabeth now that she's awake. I want him to come and ask her for advice on what to do about Abigail and to see if she'll have a chat to her about what went on last night and if she is seeing that mystery man. I feel like since Marie died, Arthur is very lost, and now that Abigail is growing up into a fine young woman, he doesn't really know what to do anymore. And he just needs a little advice on how to go about this. He doesn't want to drive Abigail away, but he also wants to make sure that she's being smart. Then we can compliment her and be like, I'd really appreciate it if you go and talk to Abigail, and I think she really needs a feminine touch at the moment. And I assume Elizabeth would graciously agree. And speak of the devil, Abigail's here. Let's have Abigail come sit down. Maybe Elizabeth is mediating this conversation. Oh, okay, no. They've actually decided to go get some food. Maybe they're going to the local market to see if there's any new meals that they can get, and maybe they'll have a chat there or something. So while the girls have gone out to the market to chat, let's have the boys look after the house because it's really in a sorry state at the moment. Okay, so the girls are back from the market and I've just had them go for a little walk up to the waterfall. I think they do really need a one-on-one girl moment because a lot's been going on. I mean, we've just had a baby. We've got another one on the way. Abigail has met this new man, which is the first man to ever show her a shred of attention. And her dad is just taking it away from her. And Abigail is very confused why it's happening. She probably needs to talk to Elizabeth just as much as she needs to talk to her dad about everything. And no way, how did I forget that there's a repo man? Abigail has failed to pay her bills for too long. The utilities company has sent a professional to repossess her valuable items in payment. You know what? I know the girls were having a very close heart-to-heart, but I think maybe let's head home. Clearly, we have more pressing matters. Our Lord is here, and I believe that the official repo man is here. let's just say that the Lord brought him along to take some of the items because we haven't paid our taxes yet. And while we're here, I guess Elizabeth can go and talk to her dad. Probably question, like, what are you doing here? What's going on? Oh, and Mary's here as well. Okay, so the whole family's here. I wasn't really expecting that. Our home is a little bit of a mess at the moment. I'm not really sure what the repo man is thinking of taking. He's looking at our crib, which is a little concerning. Do not tell me he's going to take the crib. That's just not fair. And I called it. Why does he have to take the crib? I mean, actually, that's fine. The crib doesn't even work. You can take the crib if you want. It doesn't actually affect Sigrid that much. She's still here on the floor. She doesn't care. She's sleeping. Thanks for taking our broken crib away, I guess. Abigail's possessions have been repossessed and are no longer hers anymore. This has somewhat helped her to dig her way out of debt. However, if she still owes more money, she better pay it or else she can expect more visits from the friendly neighborhood repo person. Oh my goodness, and now Amelia Heidelbrand is here? Why has everyone decided to come have a look when our repo person comes? And even Jeremiah has come. Is there like a gathering going on that I wasn't aware of? You know, maybe we can make a thing out of it. Maybe it can be like a little peasant night. All the peasant families coming together and enjoying a meal. Let's see if we can get Abigail making something. You know what? Maybe let's make some rabbit pie. Let's make something nice for everyone. And no way. Is Mary pregnant? Oh, okay. So Mary's pregnant. You know what? Maybe that's why they came over. Maybe Mary's come over to let Elizabeth know that she's pregnant and can be expecting a brother or sister very soon. All right, at least the Lord is left, and I think Amelia's heading home. So maybe this is just turning into a family event. Maybe the Heidelbrands just came over to see what all the commotion was about and not to have a neighborhood party. You know what, though? I did kind of like that idea. So let's just invite him over. Let's invite Jeremiah over and Amelia. All right, so Elizabeth has made the rabbit pie. So I'm going to have Arthur call everyone to meal. And then we can officially have Elizabeth and Mary chat about the pregnancy. Sigrid is unfortunately just going to have to lie here while Eggy comes and probably pecks at her. I don't know. This is a little bit concerning. Okay, no. William's done the right thing and has come to pick her up. But all of this chaos has actually been kind of sweet. All of the peasant families have come together for a meal. I wasn't really planning this or anticipating this to happen, but it's worked out quite well. And look at these two little lovebirds. With everything that's going on, they still care mostly about their Sigrid and their new baby that is yet to be born. Oh, and look at the men of the house. They're just over here chatting about the local neighborhood changes, I assume. And look at our two little pregnant girls. This is so cute. I really wasn't expecting Mary to be pregnant, but I guess the Sims god loves to surprise us. Okay, you know, it is getting very late. Some of the Sims are heading home. Elizabeth and Arthur have already put themselves to sleep. So I think I'm just going to send everyone to bed and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Okay, you know what, everyone? It is actually the next day, but I think we're going to leave this here. We have officially made it to 1303. In today's episode, we managed to age Sigrid up, get pregnant with a new baby. We did go and see Abigail's mystery man, and for some reason managed to have a massive peasant neighborhood party, which was kind of nice. So I would say it was a pretty eventful episode. So if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know down below and give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. But until then, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, everyone.